I was thinking earlier, that video I sent you of Omar, just talking about if you're older, you have an advantage right now to produce content, strictly because you just have more knowledge, you know. And it made me think about all the people I know who have so much great content through wisdom of 20 years working here, whatever it is. But I'm like, why don't they grab a camera and just do this? Why don't they create a program, course, or anything to sell,
That's what made us do. Like we have cameras, we have wisdom, we have like we are we're content creators by nature. Like we've been content creators, but it's like even us, we didn't even think to like just grab a camera and do it right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to like document our more like we do this every morning,
Right.
you know? We never thought that like, oh, let's just like document this and like share it with the world, you know?
The crazy thing
And
is, I've been recording us. Like I'll put on my voice notes, but you're right.
yeah, I record the voice notes of it because we have these good conversations every morning. And it goes back to like what we was talking about the other day. And I was like, and it's just like we're just brainstorming on what kind of content to create and what kind of value do we have to provide. And you realize like if you make content for yourself, the version of you that was 5 years ago, like that's gold. Like you're a gold to that version of you. You're gold to the version of you that was 15 years ago, that was 10 years ago, because they don't know what you know now. And there's like thousands of millions of people that were just like you were 5 years ago. They need all the information that you've learned. They need all the information that you've learned over the last, you know what I'm saying, 30 years.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot to share. And then you watching the Omar video today, it just kind of brought all of that together.
Yeah, it did.
Cause yeah,
It did. And I loved when you told me that, because it showed me more value in myself. And then also it gave me, I don't know the word for it, but it gave me something to lean on when I felt like nobody wants this. Nobody needs, or this information so ABC, they want XYZ.
it's ABC to
To me,
you
exactly.
because you have grown so much.
Exactly.
And you can't. It's hard to remember when you didn't even know the basics.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So that helped remind me to do it for the Haley 10 years ago.
Right.
Because there's somebody that is at that level.
Right.
So it just showed me that I still have, I have a lot of.
I love Facebook because Facebook like will remind you of like where you were 10 years ago. Like Facebook, I'm coming up on my 10-year anniversary in LA. So like Facebook sent me a photo from 10 years ago, like when I first came out here to visit. And just like, it reminded me of the place that I was in that time in life. Mm-hmm. And like where I'm at now and all that I've learned in that time. Mm-hmm. Being a creator for 10 years in LA, like just survive in LA. First of all, just survive in LA. It's just like if you could go back 10 years and tell that version of me everything that I know now, that's the value that you have. Like that shit would be priceless. That would be completely priceless if I could just go share all this information with him.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
I would pay. I don't even know how much I would pay to like have me coach me. You feel me? Like I would pay like at least $10,000 to be like, all right, listen, I'm coming back from the future. This is everything that I know. Here you go. This is the blueprint. This is the formula. This is how LA works. This is how content works. This is how like, it's priceless.
Is there any particular advice you would give your younger self 10 years ago that just landed in LA? For...
Particular advice, man, like you gotta ask more of a like a special question. I feel like because like hmm, it's so much. It's so much that you get that I could tell. I couldn't even put it into like one thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to narrow it down to one thing, it would just be like keep going.
I was just about to say,
It
keep
would just be
going.
like keep going, and it would be like focus more.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like focus more. And I was focused and driven. Like it's not the focus and drive, but it's more of the direction of like knowing how to be organized and knowing how to be intentional and knowing how to like the things that I value that are like the most valuable to that person would just be like it's like character elements. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like discipline and like discipline and direction.
Yeah.
Having a roadmap, having a mentor, having a coach,
Right.
having just guidance on like how to navigate
Mm-hmm.
is like I think was like priceless. Because
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, especially like we live in LA, we live in Hollywood, it's a lot of gatekeeping.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of like information confusion or like information blocked or you know, like so that's what I could like provide. That's what I would like to provide to more creators like me. That's what I'm like. That's my goal right now. Is like to talk to folks that are like me, to talk to other creators, to talk to other filmmakers, to talk to other transplants that are moving to LA and are in the entertainment industry, that
Mm-hmm.
are in pop culture, whatever. Like when you move here from somewhere else and you want to like figure out how to navigate this industry, it's just a lot of just like basic stuff that you're not going to learn unless you have somebody showing you or you just live and you learn.
Right.
So living and you learn is cool, but like I'm in a position where I can like keep people from having to go through the same mistakes and learn the same lessons that I learned by just listening to this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I would just like provide more clear direction and blueprint of like how I navigated this city, how I navigated this city and like how I could like save myself some steps
Mm-hmm.
if I just knew better.
Yeah.
What about you? What would you tell yourself?
Uh, I would tell my younger self. Um, I would tell my younger self to uh, don't be afraid of the silence, of being still. Um, I would tell myself to dream bigger.
Mm.
I would also tell myself to set boundaries and stick by them. Um, and I would also tell myself that anything I wanted to happen is gonna come true. You just have to be brave enough to go after them. You know, I would say don't be afraid of failing because that's just going to get you closer to achieving. Um,
You got some good ones. I need to steal yours.
no,
You said dream bigger. You said don't be afraid of failing,
yeah,
and you said like anything that you want, you can do. Like, yes, I wish I had came up with that. Those are some good
I
ones
mean,
because like, nah, like being out here, being like from Detroit to LA, if it forces you to see things that you never saw before.
mm-hmm,
It forces you to like
mm-hmm,
be a part of a culture that you never experienced before.
mm-hmm.
See a lifestyle, experience a lifestyle that you never experienced before. You didn't even know it was real, except for it was on TV, you know. And like TV is not real. So when you come out here, you realize like, oh, anything that's on TV that's like really not real, I can make it real if I, you know. And like being able to like, that's why like I always say like your environment is
Mm-hmm.
so important to
Mm-hmm.
like your growth and your success and
Mm-hmm.
like what you become. It's like being exposed to different things in life, like being more cultured, like it's priceless.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things that I really love to remind myself is to put myself in an environment where what I want is their norm,
Right.
right? So if I want to get up, have my makeup done, go work out, grab a light lunch, all the things that I want, go content create, surround myself around people who are already doing that, and that is their everyday norm.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's not impossible. It doesn't seem weird. It doesn't seem off to people
Mm-hmm.
who are like, no. What do you mean you're gonna
Yeah.
go make content and you put makeup on at 7:30?
That's what Sketch House did for us. It was a community of creators.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was on the same thing. And
Yeah.
it was a blessing for a lot of us to have that community. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that community meant everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It was its own society. um it was a house of like help in
Mm-hmm.
a way. I mean,
It's what you said. Surround yourself in a community of people that are doing what you want to be doing. So a lot of what we did was like there was a lot of new creators
mm-hmm,
that came and joined us because we were a community of
mm-hmm,
people that were doing what they wanted to do. Like we woke up every day and made content
mm-hmm.
for like our life, like for a life as a lifestyle, and like being able to share that and grow that community is like what empowered everyone in the community.
I can't tell you enough how jealous I was that I had to wake up and go work a 9 to 5, not even a 9 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
but a 9 to 12 or whatever it is,
Yeah.
all day, and fly my ass to a whole nother city for a week when all I wanted to do was sit and make content.
Mm-hmm.
I was so jealous, but I could not, the me then could not make that a reality or a possibility for me. Even though I saw people doing it,
Mm-hmm.
even though I was invited to do it, it was still very much so in my head that you got a good job, you got a mouth to feed,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just a short-term reality. Like nobody, you can't make a living out of that. They're just having fun,
Mm-hmm.
right?
No, they were making money.
I wish. I mean,
It
I
was a whole lot
know,
of
but
money. It was a whole lot of money flowing out of there.
I just,
Okay.
I would. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to dream bigger, man, and go after that. Because one of the things that I know for sure is that God won't make things happen for you if you don't dream big enough. And I say that to say because He likes to make miracles happen. Well, it's not a miracle if I know I can do it on my own. If I know that I've got my path to make it happen, you're not dreaming big enough. It's got to be like, yo, I want to get into this school. I don't know how, right? I don't know where I'm going to get the money. I don't know how I'm going to make the connections. I don't know how I'm even gonna get to the city where the damn school is.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that that's what I want. And then God will make miracles happen along the way to where you look up and you just like,
Yeah, I seen that happen for a lot of people because I'm just thinking back to like damn, we were at the beginning of the internet, bro.
yeah,
Like especially like when we first started making videos, it wasn't like a thing like this. It
right,
wasn't like going viral was new, and being a content creator, being an influencer
right.
was like new. People
Mm-hmm.
used to be like, why are y'all making, when we first
Mm-hmm.
started making videos, like why are y'all making
Mm-hmm.
videos? Like why? Like why are you trying to like why are you posting so much on
Looking at
Instagram?
people crazy because they
Like
got selfie sticks
like
and stuff.
literally people
Or,
used to like think
yeah.
that I was like crazy, or that it was lame, or that it was like stupid, like a waste
Mm-hmm.
of time. I'm talking like 2013, like
Mm-hmm.
on the internet making videos, and they're like, why are you doing that? Now everyone's making videos. I remember the moment when like the people that used to be like, why are you making videos, would then start asking me, how do I, like, how can you help me? When people start asking me, can I help them, or like how do you do it? And it was probably around like 2017 where everyone was like 2016, 2017, that's when like everyone started realizing they're like, oh, making these videos is like people are making money, and then it's just taken way off from there. Now we got Kai Sanai, Deshay, like we
Yeah.
got Shake Club, Shay, like making money on
Right.
YouTube and Instagram was not a thing yet.
Right.
Being an Instagram model was not a thing yet. Being a Instagram comedian was not a thing yet. They thought like
Right.
it was dumb.
I mean, but okay, so can you imagine just how far and what else is possible? Like,
Right.
dream even bigger than that. Like, you can create your own show.
We're making shows. We're
Yeah,
making
I mean
movies.
that's
Like you can like you can make a show. You can make a movie. You can do like anything.
yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. So there's like legit no excuse. I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like,
Pop that.
I know, I'm not I need a better chair, baby. This you hear my knee pop?
Hey.
That's pushing 40. But no. I was thinking about it this morning, and I was like, oh man, we are in an era that, did I say era? 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 No, we're in an era that in order to get through this next phase of life, you got to tap into your creativity. I feel like we're going to be challenged in using that part that God gave us, right? All of us have it. Whether it's, we all to some extent have a creative bone. And
we are created in the image of the creator
that part.
to create. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're created by a creator in his image to create like him. So, which means we can create anything out of our imagination, just like he did. So,
and that is exactly,
if we're not doing that, we're not in our purpose.
Exactly. I was like,
and then our society is shifting in a way that's like, you're going to have to do that, or else you're not going to be able to survive here anymore.
Exactly.
Because if you're not able to create,
you're a consumer.
You're gonna be a consumer, but you're not gonna be able to sustain your purpose, and you're not going to be able to create the life for yourself that you need to in order to survive here. You feel me? So it's like everything in our environment is shifting in a way where it's forcing us to do that, because all the things that we do that are like jobs are going away. Our manual jobs are going away. It's forcing everyone to figure out what is inside of them that they can create.
Mm-hmm.
You
exactly.
feel me?
Yeah.
And you have to get even more creative than we had to before, because we have technology doing so much more that we have to, like, our creativity and our brain power has to go to another level. Like, you ever heard something like we are only using like 1%
Of
or
our
something
brain.
of our actual brain
Yeah.
like capability power? So like we're in an age where it's going to be forcing us to like, okay, we was at 1, we got to go to 10, or else, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And eventually it will evolve to where humans are like going to 50% and 80%, and once you get to 100%,
Wait, you
it
think
will
it's
be
gonna evolve to us using more of our brain
humans
power?
evolve.
Hmm.
Humans evolve.
So
Like
then,
we're literally about to be in a machine world,
well,
and
hold
we're
on. True, but if we evolve with our brain power increasing,
yeah,
we can compete with these robots.
we're gonna be able to freaking levitate. Probably, I don't know.
This
Like,
dude, I'm
oh,
done.
we ain't gonna be able to move stuff with our mind, all right?
Oof. God, I try to do that now and it doesn't work.
We only at 1%. I'm saying like in the future when we get to like, okay, motherfuckers at 50%, we gonna at least be able to make a ball roll or something.
I'm telling you,
Bend a spoon.
I wake up every morning and I stand right over there and I look at these curtains and I'll be like, open.
Well, now we got AI. It's gonna be able to whatever you think. It's gonna be able to like
Mm-hmm.
technology is gonna be able to like read your thoughts and like make them curtains open.
Yeah, that would be dope. But honestly, we have to start creating because I think there's a few reasons why. Besides income, potential income, we also will be neglecting some of our power and our purpose. And I also think that it will be a level of fulfillment that will be required for our pure happiness. And it doesn't mean that you got to create to like mass produce or put on any kind of platform, but you do need to be creative in order to help others. We have to start digging within um, to feel complete fulfillment. I do believe that.
Mm-hmm. Contribute. If you ain't contributing, then what's something that rhymes with contributing? If you ain't contributing, ain't no distributing.
I
Okay,
like it.
like nothing.
Mm-mm. I think, I don't know. I think as we're on this rise, it gets a little tougher because it's true, your circle gets smaller. And as a human, it becomes difficult to navigate the emotions attached to that. Uh, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, moving on. Moving on. You just clip that right on out.
Yeah, clip, clip.
I don't know. I'm good. Wait. Can't even see where we're at.
This probably is hella processed.
That's what you like.
Yeah, see, like, look at their marketing. Simple, black and white.
Clean,
Mm-hmm.
simple.
Mm-hmm.
$7. That's why it's in That's why it's in Calabasas, because it's clean, it's simple, and sleek, and makes you feel wealthy. Makes you feel nice and rich. Okay. You go over there into that Calabasas and you buy your $7 latte, mushroom latte,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk out of there with your head held high.
Feeling richer.
The sun shines brighter over
Shut up.
there. The sun is shining bright. You got the little poochies walking around, the little puppies walking around. You know, you got the fresh juice over there.
That's also where I got the meat that we no longer eat.
Oh, see, I'm trying to get you a coffee sponsor. You talk about they got bad meat, okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just there just shouldn't be too many more excuses to not like find other avenues of income or produce your own content.
2025. It's no excuses. That's the that might be the title. That might be that might be on the thumbnail. No excuses.
I mean, there really isn't.
No excuses, cause like, yeah, I don't want to hear any from anybody. Not me. I don't want to hear nothing from myself.
Right.
I don't want to hear any from anybody because like, it's too many ways to get to it.
Right.
And if we're not getting to it, is because we ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? If you're and it's sad, but it's like also exciting because everything is changing, and I do understand like there's some people that like, I won't say they don't have the capacity because we do. We're all capable of anything, but it's like understanding that you're capable of anything is going to hold a lot of people back. But there's like no excuses. Like, nigga, we literally have the internet in our hand that can do anything.
Yeah.
We can learn anything. Like, if you want to get money, you can learn something that can make you money. If you want to like create content, you can literally, like, the people say YouTube University like it's a joke, but it's serious. YouTube University is serious. You know how many things I've learned myself from watching videos over the last 10 years of YouTube? Like, YouTube owes us nothing.
No disrespect. I would marry YouTube if I could.
YouTube owes us nothing. It literally gives us free college.
I want my money back from Michigan State University.
My money back
I want my
from
money
the
back.
university. The university need to pay us $20,000 each to come back there and do this.
Yeah.
Because they scammed us. Okay? They scammed us.
Oh my God, baby.
Because we pay so much money for things that we don't even use, and we got to go on YouTube and learn something else for free. And what are you looking at? Because
I have a gray arm hair.
Oh yeah. You gotta drink. You gotta eat more B6.
Hey.
You gotta take more what do you call that?
What does that mean?
It means you're getting old. It means it might mean you're deficient in certain vitamins and minerals.
You know where I can find it out? YouTube. Also, ChatGPT.
That's
another person I would marry. I would marry Chat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it used to be YouTube with like we cheating on YouTube with ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is like consumes like, it's like my new friend. It's like I got two chicks.
Chat? No. Okay. Chat is like the therapist, so that we can wisely go about having our relationship with YouTube.
It's like a life coach.
Exactly.
and a professor. It's like everything. Oh my goodness. And so that's what I'm saying.
No,
There's
for
no
real.
excuses.
No, I'm not,
We
none.
have Chat GPT, literally AI, so many different AIs,
Right.
but that's just like one of the main ones that everybody should be using. I feel like to do whatever you do, it can help you. Like
Absolutely. All day.
And learn how to do something like you can learn how to do something new, or you can learn how to man, it's so many different things to where it's like we got so many resources. It's scary if you're not figuring out how to make something shake out of everything that we have, then we're not trying hard enough.
Legit. I mean, I don't want to say I look at people sideways if they don't like know a little bit of this stuff.
If you know using Chat GPT every day, then we're probably not friends.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what? What I also have to take into account is that we all have different goals.
I don't care what your goals are. If you're not using ChatGPT every day to freaking clean toilets, like we're not, and it's not an offensive. It's just like we're not going to be friends because like the people that I'm going to be friends with understand that like they need to like use some kind of like AI for whatever it is that they're doing, or else you're not doing it efficiently enough. I'm sorry, the world changed in like AI, and if you're not using YouTube or ChatGPT on a regular basis, I'll say YouTube too. But YouTube is gonna lead you, like every YouTube education should be leading you to use ChatGPT at the same time. But like if you're not using YouTube and ChatGPT to make yourself better and make your processes more efficient and whatever it is you're doing, I don't care if it's makeup or if it's cleaning or if it's content production or if it's music or whatever, there's some kind of AI and some kind of YouTube that's going to help you in 2025 do it better, do it more efficiently, do it more profitable, do it so that you can help more people, whatever. Like, and if you're not doing it, then it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be crazy. It's like when businesses didn't realize that they needed a website.
Look at
like retail, you need a website because everybody's buying stuff online, and then boom, Amazon came.